LilBJessup here. Welcome. In this video we're going to be fixing up these $250 bikes. In the last video you saw us buy them, I cleaned them up, and now they're here. Got PJ, we're going to fix them up. Let's get into it. So these bikes do need a little bit of love. I just put a new battery in my bike. The tank needs to be cleaned out. It's a little rough. We've definitely got to clean the carburetors, gas lines. These things sat for 10 years. PJ's struggling to get his on the center stand.
Yeah, this could be a task.
The dash lights up, and get this. She turns over. That's kind of chunky though. So we're going to go into a time lapse now of these things getting absolutely taken apart. Once again, I cannot stress how good of a deal this was. $750 for 3 bikes. That's $250 a piece. And just going through these parts, we've got fork seals, wheel bearings, more fork seals, oodles and noodles of brake pads, more brake pads. My bike has a bad fuel petcock. And I saw this box that said Kawasaki General Parts. Genuine parts, not general. It's a brand new OEM fuel filter. This is probably like a $80 part. And it's just what I need. Got some spark plugs. Dude, these spark plugs are NGK from Japan.
Oh, nice.
That's going on a wall. I want to say, Tammy, thank you for this deal. This is amazing. Oh yeah, and we got a service manual. Yeah.
So as you can see, there's a little bit of rust inside the tank. I don't know how well you can see,
But I've got something I'm gonna do for that. All right, so one thing I got for this thing is 8 cans of the Works. The Works supposedly works, I guess. Yeah, Dollar General kind of looked at me a little suspiciously as I was buying all these.
Yeah, I bet.
They were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I got a messed up toilet. Hopefully this will work." $8. You find for 8 of them. I told you PJ would already be cleaning his bike.
This is what for?
Put the funnel there.
Oh.
ah, murder hornet, get away from me! Please, sir, leave me alone.
Shoot him with brake clean. Oh my! Is there multiple?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
What? Why are they always in pairs? So, certain events have transpired. We were invaded by murder hornets. Look how big this sucker is. All right. He's all curled up. So, yeah, they're pretty big. As a matter of fact, as I was heading to a race, 2 races ago, or a race ago, one of them hit me in the face while I was driving. And PJ just killed 4 of them. And there's 1 left in here.
Somewhere. He might be dead now.
We're locked and loaded. Oh, here we go. Long shot.
I think we won the battle.
Good, because my ammo's almost out. Alright, so now that I've got the tank good and soaking in Works, I'm gonna let it sit for overnight. This is dangerous out here. These things keep coming after us. Don't worry, they kill honeybees. They're bad bugs. They're not good to have around. Alright, so PJ's been chugging along today. I had class from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and I am back now, but PJ's been doing stuff. PJ, show me what you've done.
Well, I put the carbs in, and then I realized I forgot a fuel line, so I had to pull them back out halfway to put the line on. And now I'm gonna fight it for another half an hour to get them back in there. Let's see. I fixed the throttle, so that works. It actually returns. Front brake works now.
Oh, nice.
I bled that. I flushed the clutch And I did the rear brake. Yeah, it's been a productive day.
So these carburetors are the most disgusting carburetors I've ever seen. Just look at this bowl. It looks like it's got mold and moss growing in it. I'm soaking the pilots and the main jets. I got them to clean up and blow through fine. So just gonna give them a quick soak, and I'll scrub them down. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this one. Burn it, I guess. I don't know. These bowls did clean up nice. Some of them have a little bit of varnish, but they're definitely cleaning up to work. I've got the jets blown through. Used the air compressor. Throttle slide's looking decent. This thing's gonna run. PJ's over there adding the good stuff to his bike. We may have life today. So, does the works work? Let's see PJ's tank, which was worse off than mine.
What?
You gotta clean the top part up still.
It works. We're getting a little creative here. Yeah, the little red tank looks good on there.
Yeah. Looks great.
Well, it runs.
If it was easy, you didn't do it right. We goofed. Yeah, we make big mistakes. Make it them anyway. Alright. Woo, yeah.
You want to get the front stuff lined up to where you...
Also, since PJ got his bike running first, he gets first choice at the set of tires that we have. Got these ones. They are our Sportsmax Dunlop touring tires. And we've got these ones over here. And these are sport radials. These ones will last a little bit longer, and those ones are more sporty. Which ones do you want, buddy?
I'll take those ones.
The radials? Congratulations. Here's a brand new tire.
Hey, get it.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I win.
About time he wanted something.
Tins are fighting.
PJ's front caliper is it's really bad. Right. Trash, as he says. Where is it?
You can see his seals are popping out of the pistons.
But look at this.
Kawasaki Concourse brake parts. And there's pistons in there, there's seals in there, there's little bleeder caps. OEM stuff.
Alright, so I had to pull the carbs again. I had a float issue, but I think I've got that fixed. Got gas hooked up, got spark plugs in. We're gonna see if this thing's gonna fire. Keep on, that's on, choke. Okay. Goes right up. So while my battery charges, let's check up on PJ. What you got going on, PJ?
Bleeding brakes again. Got
So-
the calipers, or the seals in the calipers replaced.
Yeah, he rebuilt his calipers with the new seals because they were shot.
Hopefully these ones don't leak.
PJ's got his bike almost all back together. Unfortunately, I had to tear my carbs apart again. I had my idle jets were blocked again, so I got 2 new cans of carb cleaner. I'm gonna clean those things really good.
New gas cans are dumb.
Alright, so I've replaced the spark plugs, cleaned the carburetors really good, and now I've got gas, so let's see.
And now I've got gas.
one is too low and one is way too low.
And they're supposed to be higher. You want them a little higher than 2 and 3.
VJ is now the proud owner of this fine 98 ZG 1000. 250 bucks. Keys in hand. Title in hand. Out the door she goes. Huh? It does. What do you think?
She's pretty quick
Pretty quick.
for a big girl. Push it over that way.
I thought of it like stocks, you know. I sold one of my shares. I invested in 3 shares. I sold one for what I bought it as. Yes, I could have sold it for more, but it's PJ.
I'm broke.
Whoa. Did you think it was over? The video was ended? I still gotta get mine working. PJ has left. It's just nothing but me and my machine. So I've been having issue trying to get these carbs to sync up. So I went with the precise method. I'm bench syncing them first. I'm using 2 3/16 drill bits. So we set them off of number 2 carburetor because that's set via the idle screw. And then you adjust them to make them the same as number 2 carb. So I think I got it. I just spent the last probably hour and a half or so. I tested everything. I went through, I made sure the diaphragms on the throttle was good. Nice and return, had great. No rips or anything in the diaphragms. Replaced the vacuum lines. Reset the pilots. I made sure that the float height was correct using my dial caliper. This thing should be good to go. Let's give it a whirl. All my work paid off. Starts right back up too. Just got this caliper rebuilt. Now I'm working on this one. You can tell it's pretty gross. Especially you can see the seals just like popping out of it. That's no good. So yesterday I did the brakes. Now I have really good brake pressure up front, nice and firm. Today I'm going to be doing an oil change and getting it back together. You may notice the gas tank is on. It's got its own fuel system. Watch this. Turn the key on. Vroom. Just changed the oil. The filter was old, got a new one. Put in the finest, of course, nothing but the best. Now I just got to put this thing back together. So as you can tell, she's all back together now. those carburetors were a challenge. I've never worked on 4 carbs before in my life, so it was a learning experience. I'm happy with the way it came out. You may notice I swapped out the windscreen for a stock one. The other one was yellowed. I tried to clean it up and it just wouldn't clean up. So now it's got the stock. It had that air rifle thing, so we'll see how this one works. But you can actually see through it pretty good. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far, let me know what you'd like to see me work on next. You know, I've got this KLR that's been sitting for a year that wouldn't need to go through. I've got the XR I blown up at a race, but I do have all the parts to fix that thing. The mud mower, the van still needs some work. Just let me know. I really like your guys' input, so thank you. Have a great day.